Yeah, but look, ain't Alex Rogers doing it
Alex,
and
There's
Sanat?
actually 4 total with Dorian signing up yesterday night. So there was 3 yesterday whenever they posted. So Dorian signed up last night. So
Yo, look, right? Minus the whole pro show shit. Yo, they're gonna lose their shorts on the show. Yo, the NPC numbers are so low, dude.
really?
oh
Yo, they
shit,
gonna look. Yo, I'm not gonna front. They losing their shorts on that show.
damn.
Like no, like yo, look, Alex, you've never seen a promoter post the numbers of people in each category. He had to, and look, I thought it was tacky at first. I'm like, yo, that's sucker shit. You're not supposed to do that. But then when went and looked at the numbers, I was like, I 100% see why he had to do it. They're look straight up. Even with posting it, I know they didn't get like 200 more competitors. Yo, they're taking it in the shorts on that show.
That's
Hey Alex, I'm sending it to your Instagram right now.
yeah, that's weird. I've never heard of that, but it makes sense. I feel like some people would try to jump into the show if they know that, they might be able to fall into a top five for the first
So
time.
look, right? We already rolling, right?
Yeah, we're rolling.
All right. So yo, what it is this, yo. There's so many shows now. People are burned out. Everybody done blew all their gas already, bro.
Yeah.
And yo, too many people don't want to stay in shape, right? Like, I get it. You don't want to be running. You want to be running heavy gear for so long, right? But yo, if you stay in shape, you can run the shows. And I could see that people are just running out of gas and people are running out of mental capacity. Yo, bro, um, people used to see us do 7, 8 shows a season and think that shit was easy, bro. That shit ain't easy.
No, that's not. But that's the thing. That's not norm anymore. See, Drew, he was somebody who ran the gauntlet too, and he was somebody I paid attention to when I was coming up. Being so young in it. Is it? What do you think it is? Do you think people are doing too much drugs and their body's running out of gas? You think they're getting mentally soft? Like, what do you think it is?
Bro, it's not mentally soft, bro. It's not normal to do 6, 7 shows in a season. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
And I feel like too many guys compete in their ego instead of competing with their head. And like you get shows like that show that happened in Texas and there's 30, 40 people in the show, and then you look across the street to the Cali show and there's 10 people in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are all you guys in Texas? Why? Oh, I want to do Texas. Well, I want to do the big show. Well, it doesn't matter what fucking shows you do if you don't win.
Yeah. No one remembers how you got there as long as you get there.
No, but also this, Alex, nobody remembers who the fuck got third place at Texas next year.
Fair enough.
But we'll remember who won the Timbuktu Classic because he won.
But this is weird, man. Like, especially being in Florida, seeing a turnout like this.
It's not usually like that. Usually the Florida Pro is a pretty decent show.
Dude, if you peep the schedule and you peep what happened, like, all right, I'll give you a perfect person, right? Yo, Josh Guidry could have won the last 4 or 5 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he picked his shows wrong and then he ran out of gas. Like, yo, life happens, bro. You can't just sit there with your foot on the pedal for fucking 10 months a year, every year, bro. It just doesn't work that way. But if you pick your spots right, you should be at the Olympia every year. If you're a dude in shows that you're in the top 3, top 4 every show, that means if you pick your shows right, you should be at the Olympia every year.
Yeah.
Do you think the landscape for the division right now isn't as deep or as competitive as it used to be? So it's leaving opportunity open?
Say that one more time.
Right now, like the landscape of the men's physique division, right? Qualifying for the Olympia, right? And you hear everybody talk about how there's so many numbers, there now. Do you think that physiques that would never be able to qualify back then are able to qualify now?
All day, bro. Yes.
Really? See,
Yo, bro, if you think about this, Alex, right? Chop the numbers down to 35.
yeah, but
Look who's outside the 35 then.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of these.
But I could say this though, Alex, right? There's more quality now, though.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
So, yeah, the guys wouldn't have qualified back then, but there's more quality. So I'm not mad necessarily with more guys qualifying. But I think, like George said, yo, there needs to be a prelim round that chops the numbers down to 35 before prejudging.
So is that like something you do the day before the show? Like,
yo, all right, so look, this is what George said, right? And yo, when he broke it, because like this is us thinking about it on the fly. Like
yeah.
it's not like he thought about this, had a whole paper written down. We're thinking about it, we're going through the thought process on the fly, right? And what George said is, all right, you take the 70 people, right? So why don't we make tiers for the shows? So we get 20 shows that are tier 1 shows. If you win any of those 20 shows, you're automatically in. That's into prejudging, right? Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't win one of those 20 shows, you got 50 guys, right? Mm-hmm. 50 guys got to go on prelims on the stage the day that amateurs go on, bro. At the Amateur Olympia.
That makes sense. So, but see, that's where it gets hard because then you turn it into a 2-day show for some, but a 1-day show for others.
Yeah, but guess what? You didn't win one of the top 20 shows.
Okay, that makes sense. So now
that's why it is that for you, bro.
Okay.
Because remember, now we chop that number down from 50 to 25, and then we add the other 20, and we only have 45 people now.
Hey, and a lot of people get to Olympia like Wednesday, Tuesday that week anyway, so they're there waiting to do something anyway. So that gives them something to look forward to as well. Another day of stuff, you know.
Yeah, listen. I don't think there's a perfect answer to it.
I think there's multiple perfect answers. There's multiple great answers. I'll give you another one. No routines during prejudging. It's only comparisons and call outs. Only top 10 is going to do routines, and it's going to be at finals. During prejudging, there's no fucking way 70 people should be doing routine. Think about this, Alex, right? For men's physique. So you're telling me call outs are going to be 2 hours from after prejudging started?
So are you just saying, yeah,
everyone's got to do a routine, Alex, 70 people. Then we got to do comparisons, then the call outs. That's 2 hours, Alex. If your last name is A or B, where you went in that first group, bro, by the time you get to call outs, your pump is dead.
100%. Most people are not bringing their all-time best of that day when they step on stage. Because you got to pick. You got to pick. It's either going to be for the
this is the way you would pick it. Like if you're smart, you wouldn't pump at all.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen now is, Alex, after you go through your routine, you started to catch the pump.
Everybody relies on that.
By the time we get to comparisons, now I'm at the pump. By the time we get to the first call out, I have my best look I can have now.
Yeah. Because
you can't be one of the guys back there. Because, yo, dude, I see some guys pump a lot. And I'm not saying they end up looking bad. Like, you ever do like Arya. Arya pumps the whole time, and he looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He starts pumping an hour before we go on stage, and he looks maxed out by the time we get on stage.
He did that shit at the Tampa Pro. He looked...
Yo, bro, he back there doing pull-ups the whole... He pumps nonstop.
This is how you know he's a veteran. He knew exactly where to go backstage to pump up certain things.
Yo, remember, he knew where the scaffolding was?
Exactly. He's like, that's what, bro, he knows exactly where everything is in that venue. And it was just second nature to him. It was wild to me, bro, seeing how like a veteran moves throughout the backstage.
My man was over on me and Alex to look like, yo, this nigga's over on the scaffolding, bro.
Bro, but he knew where he was going. He was pumping up. He grabbed the chair. It was cool, man. It was cool. Dre.
But yeah, we need to, 70 people is just a little too much, bro. But back to your question, I think there's people qualifying that wouldn't, but I think there's more quality. I don't think the quality's better. I just think there's more quality.
Yeah. All right, then from the people that we know who are doing the Florida Pro, we got Dre and potentially Alex Rogers, which
Brandon.
Cantaloupes. And look, right?
Brandon Cantaloupes is doing it?
Pretty sure.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I don't know that guy, but yes, that name is the guy that he's doing it.
Wow.
I was talking about the other day about it.
And look, you want me to tell you what's funny, yo?
Talk to me.
So, I low-key tore my shoulder a couple of days ago, right?
Jesus Christ.
So, I'm on the BPC 157 TB 500 protocol, right? Cool. Now, like I've spoken to you briefly about it, but the reason why I do the shows because I catch a stupid bag, right? So, look, the Florida show, I might not even do the open. Yo, bro, I can do the 2 Masters division and go home with 7 bands.
Okay.
And look, and hold up, let me also remind you, it's a 2-day show. Masters go on the first day, and then the open is the second day. Yo, bro, I could just take my 7 bands and go home.
It's funny how hearing you speak this way, it's a strategy to you at this point.
Yo, look, it's not a strategy. Yo, you got to remember, This is a solo sport, right?
Okay.
Yo, bro, you have to make it work for you. I have every trophy in the world besides a gold medal at the Olympia. I don't need no more fucking trophies. Bro, I'm taking the money. It's easy money. I'm taking the money. Bro, I told you I got a tore shoulder. Did you see me get down about it? Did I sound down about it?
Not at all.
I never once said I'm pulling out the show, neither. I'm taking the goddamn money.
Is there a competitive side of you? Or
Yeah. All right, so look, I say this, right? Right now, for this season, right now, like right now, fuck no, my desire is not there, bro. I don't give a fuck.
what's it going to take for you to give it all you got one last time? That's what, bro. We hear you talking about. You can go in 80%.
Yo, what it is this. Yo, George said it. Yo, like, yo, I kind of have to have like.
Who's gonna have to talk their shit?
yo, honestly, that won't even do it.
Yeah.
It's got to be some kind of money.
You gotta find his trigger point.
No, yo, honestly, Alex, I just have to wake up one day and want it.
It's just that simple. Do you think
Because
that's going to happen?
Yo, bro, I got a cool life, right? And yo, people, all right, so this is for the people that don't bodybuild or don't bodybuild at this level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, to be number one in the world, you don't understand what you have to give this shit. You have to give it every last fucking thing you got. Everything in your life will be drained for you to be number one. Everything, Alex. Yo, right now I ain't got that to give. I ain't got that to give to bodybuilding, bro. And I'm just being 100, yo. I've given that to bodybuilding for 12 years, bro. In this moment I sit right now, to try to be number one in the open, my desire, yo, bro, and you gotta remember, like, people think I care when they say, oh, like, Jeremy's gonna beat you this year. I never said I was gonna beat Jeremy this year. Yo, Alex, let me tell you how real it is, right? It's so real. I don't even want to be in the top 10. And the reason why I don't want to be in the top 10 is because I don't want to have to come back for finals. I want to walk across stage for prejudging and go about my goddamn business.
This man is funny, bro. So you're going to tell me you won't feel some type of way if you're out of the top 10 this year at the Olympia?
Nigga, what?
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a no.
Nigga, what? Yo, look, right? So I've been to the Olympia 9 straight years, right? Then last year I took off, right? It was my best time at the Olympia ever because I wasn't in the show.
Yeah.
I did everything the athletes did. I wasn't obligated to do anything though. And then on top of that, I didn't have to diet or worry about having to walk across stage. The best time in the world, right? So cool. Now I'm back in the show, right? Yeah, I want my 10th jacket. Yo, if I was doing some sucker shit, bro, I would go over there and call the league and be like, yo, I tore my shoulder. I can't really compete, but can I still get my jacket and do that? And now I have to walk across stage. I would do that. But my shoulder's already feeling better. It's 4 days later. I'm already on the BPC. So we riding it out, right? We riding it out.
Oh,
but
man.
I'm dead serious, bro. Ask George. I said this one thing. Yo, bro. Yo, a lot of people don't be realizing where they're at for themselves, and they try to prove things to other people for no reason. Yo, I don't have nothing to prove to you fucks. I don't.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think that you accomplished everything in your career that you wanted to accomplish?
Yo, bro, I'm the only person that can be mentioned in the GOAT that doesn't have an Olympia title.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I have every single trophy in the world, multiple of them, besides a gold medal. I even have multiple silver medals.
And argument for the best physique that's ever been on stage for men's physique.
So look, in the semantics, guys, no. Would have been cool to get one? Yeah. But
do you think
am I still chasing it down? Fuck no.
You ever think you were robbed of one?
Yes, 2. 17 and 19. Both of them are mine.
I think 19 was the best look that any men's physique athlete has ever broken.
Both of them are mine. But look.
Is it weird that one of them is your boy?
No. Because, after I didn't win in 19, when I walked off stage, I came to peace that day that I might not ever win one.
Really?
And I was totally cool with it at that time.
After being that close, you were...
Yes. After the second time being that close, I was like, yo, you might not win one of these.
Well, Alex, imagine showing up with that physique. You look at yourself and you're just like, there's not one flaw there. And
But you kind of got to understand this, right? So I understand business, and because I'm really a businessman, so I understand business, right? Now you got to think of it from Jim's point of view, right? Man, yo, why don't we give it to our guy? Andre's definitely going to win a couple of these. In that moment in 2019, when we're on the stage judging it, and you're going to decide who's going to get the trophy, it was the better business decision to give it to Ray.
I hate that though, bro.
Because it's he's from Pittsburgh, it's our guy. And Andre's gonna win a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
In that moment, in 2019, there's no way in hell anybody's saying Andre's not winning a couple of these.
No. This was the year I started paying attention to bodybuilding, bro.
Like, come on. So I could say, bro, like, I could say, yeah, like, I'm not mad at the decision either. Like, I get it, because I get it.
Man, I think there's about 2, 3 people that I think who could have won at Olympia who haven't. I think it's you, Sadiq, and I still think, and granted he wasn't in the conversation, but I think Chiron's physique at one point was in the conversation
He's
book-wise.
got third twice, or once.
Yeah, man, but I can't imagine you being that close and then coming to a realization after this package and saying,
Yeah, you might not, bro, because you got to realize, once you realize you were that good, it's like, you still might not win one.
yeah.
do you think that athletes need to be more real with themselves in a lot of these situations?
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, I think everybody's look, right. They tell you have to be delusional enough to win, right? You don't have to be delusional to win. Let me give you an example, right? So, Chris, I'm about to annihilate your argument about people that say that they should go into every show to win, right?
Go for it.
So, my first Olympia, my goal was not placing last.
Okay.
My first Olympia, I got 12th. Bro, I was over the fucking moon. Now, my first year as a pro, I did 6 shows. I placed in every single one of them besides the New York Pro. I got last. The last show of the year was the Atlantic City Pro. I won that. I was already going to the Olympia because I was qualified on points. I was number 1 on the points list at that point. So, got to the Olympia, placed 12th. Now, that was the realistic expectation, right? Now, I go into my second year as a pro now, right? Yeah, I come back and I win 3 shows. Now, after winning the 3 shows, I say to myself, I'm eyeballing the top 5, and you might think you won 3 shows. Why can't you say you're going to win? Because I knew I wasn't ready to win yet. Like, people ain't real with themselves. Bro, you know you're not ready to win. Bro, not saying just because you don't say you're going to be the winner is not saying anything derogatory about yourself. It's really not.
Yeah. I think
So,
go ahead.
So hold on now. So now I go into my next year now, right? I win 4 shows now. You better believe I'm showing up to win that.
Mm-hmm. So you
I
think
just
you have
came
to
off a
have the
top
data?
5 Olympia. I came off a top 5 Olympia placing last year. I just won 4 more shows. How the fuck are you telling me I ain't got a shot to win? And it's not me. And it's not me being delusional in the moment. It's me being realistic in the moment.
Then people like Ben, who place in that 8 to 9, 10 spot, you're him
He
saying,
shouldn't be. Look, Ben, you should never tell anyone you're showing up to win. I'm showing up to do my best. I placed 8th last year. I'm definitely in the 5. Let's see if we could get some money. Because look, he didn't say he's gonna. What I just said, I didn't say I was gonna win, nor did I say I was gonna lose.
yeah.
But you think there's something wrong with saying you're going to win in that spot?
Yes.
But why?
Yes, because you're blowing dick, bro. It's pipe dreaming.
I don't think that's
pipe
true.
dreaming. Name me one person that came from 8th to 1st.
I get a name Erin that came from nothing to 2nd.
No, he didn't come from nothing to 2nd because you're missing the nuance.
What about
He
Ali?
won the New York Pro that year.
What about Ali, who's fell
Hold
back?
on, no, you missing the nuance. Ryan Terry, he didn't come from nowhere. He won the New York Pro that year. Ali didn't come from nowhere. He won Pittsburgh and New York that year.
So we're saying we have to win like one of the top shows.
Yes, bro, there's nuance.
Okay.
Like, bro, then anyone can say that, well, I'm winning too. Well, guess what? So hold on, right? Oh, Jeremy can say he's going to win because he won 4. Yo, I'm winning the Arnold next year.
See,
no, hold on. No, don't walk past it. I'm winning the Arnold next year. I won 3 of them. Fuck you. I can say I'm going to win it every year then, right?
see, the difference is that you've had showings more recently on stage than Jeremy. And the one time that Jeremy but that was during a comeback. He did not nail it. We saw him leading into the show. He looked way better than he looked on stage. But now, sitting 8 weeks out, he's looking pretty fucking good.
He looks awesome.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, as Jeremy, as a guy who was won 4 Olympias, and
right? Yo, look.
He's comparing to what he's done recently. And what has he done recently? You're only as good as your last placing. It doesn't matter how it looks on Instagram. We've seen all these guys that are about 8 weeks out, 6 weeks out, 4 weeks out. We're going to start seeing it now when you get closer to the Olympia. How many of those guys actually make it to that stage, especially with the hour or 2 hours in prejudging? They're not going to maintain that pump. So that's why I take that with a grain of salt. And I just kind of go off of what Dre was saying about being realistic with yourself, right? If you go to school and you want to be a doctor, you have to get your associates first. You can't skip steps. That's kind of how I'm at right now. Being not last, but technically tied for 16th the past 2 years, the main breakout would be getting a placement. Now, I don't think I'm in the conversation to win.
No, Drew, it is last because it goes in alphabetical order once you get to 16th.
Yeah, I base it off of that. I base on the call outs.
No. What I'm saying is because people try to say, I got 20th. Because my name was 4th on the 16th. No, you were just in alphabetical order, brother.
Yeah,
I look at it when people give me.
But Drew, I'm rolling with you with the call out thing. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
I always thought that, with me specifically, I know my back is not going to be in that top 5. Realistically, for myself, I know how good my front is. And Andre knows, right when I got off stage at 2024 Olympia, I don't know if you remember what you told me last year, but he said I should have been in the top 10. And that coming from Dre meant a lot because he saw it in person.
His front was for me, dialed.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. And I know on previous podcasts when Andre's talking about being straight up all across the board, you look at Ali with a dominant front, one of the best fronts in men's physique ever, best midsection arguably in the IFBB. His back is weaker.
No. That's obliques, not midsection.
I knew that show was coming.
His back is weaker. So if his back is weak, why is Brandon getting shit for his back being weak? And then the placement's falling down. So why am I in the middle of third call out with a front that could hold a lot with these other guys with my back being weaker?
No, listen.
And that's why I think Dre told me you should have been top 10. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I get it.
Yo,
but me hearing that from him, that resonated a lot with me.
Because that's where I come from. I don't care what logic you pick. Just be consistent with it across the board after you pick it.
That makes sense.
So if we talking about people's backs, make sure you talk about everyone back, bro. Because you're picking it as your logic. So once you pick it, you got to roll with that across the board, brother.
You know what, Dre? I want you to do me a favor here because I've heard Erin Banks do it. We've heard quite a few people do it. I don't know if we ever heard you. I want you to actually break down Ali Bilal's physique. Like, what do you think is the reason why he's ending up in these conversations? Because
yo, bro. The man knows how to hit his post, bro. He doesn't have a crazy physique standing there. He looks boxy straight up when he's walking to the box. My man gets to the box and nails his fucking shot, bro. Look, he doesn't even look at him walking up to the box. He doesn't look super aesthetic. Bro, my man knows his shot. my man knows his
comes together as he goes.
And yo, his conditioning is fucking impeccable.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Fucking impeccable, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that oblique.
So I think the Olympia champion and those who surround him should be the ones who probably have the least weaknesses. I think we can all agree Ali probably has the most weaknesses in the first call out, but yet and still.
So look, right? So look, right? Think about it like this, Alex, right? Say there was 5 categories, right, that we're looking at, right?
Mm-hmm.
My man is a 1 or a 2 in all of them besides his back.
But hey, let's rewind really quick. I'm not a fan of Ali's physique. I'm not at all. But if you go back to that posing video, Alex, the reason why a lot of people say his back isn't that great is because from the back, his waist is wider, okay? So it takes away from that V taper.
I don't think, no, it's not just, bro, he doesn't have density. He doesn't have wide. He doesn't have width. It's not just his waist, bro. It's everything. I'm looking at all of it.
Wait till he turns around right here. Dude, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yes, it is. When you look at people like Erin Banks and fucking Ryan Terry, yes, it is.
Because it's compared, it's showing where he lacks.
The thickness, it's not there, bro. He has good erectors and he's in shape. Like, of course it's gonna look hard.
I do think Chris is right, though. I think people over exaggerate how bad his back actually is.
It's underwhelming in comparison to who he's next to.
Let me take this back. It's just because in context I put it like that. It's not a terrible back. We're saying in comparison to the other people that are in the call.
Okay.
Which have the best backs in the league.
But put it this way. Do you think Ali's front separates so much than a clear dominant win from?
I don't. I'm not a fan of Ali's physique. I've said that many, many times. I'm not a fan. It is what it is. But
I didn't hear what'd you say at the end though, Alex? Separate from what?
Do you think that Erin and then people like Emmanuel's back separates more or less than Ali's front shot? So basically, the gap between.
All right, so look, bro, Ali's front shot really separates him from them guys.
Yeah.
And look, the best Erin Banks' front shot, he doesn't separate himself that much. But from last year's Erin Banks front shot, yes, he does.
And what's the best Erin Banks front shot? Do you think 2022, 21?
That Boston Pro.
Yeah, it was clean.
That Arnold that year. And I like his look where he got second at the Olympia, bro.
I agree.
First one,
yeah.
I
liked his Arnold finals look from this past year.
Look, it just to me, it just looks like Banks is like his gut health doesn't look the best because his midsection looks like it has a little distension to it that he never used to have. And that's just inflammation. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he's not in shape. It's just like whatever he ate gave him a little inflammation. You know what I mean? That's all that is.
Yeah. And some guys get that with a carb up whenever you're eating a lot of food.
Yeah, no, some guys just get you just get inflammation in the gut. Some people just get it, some people don't.
Dre, let me ask you, do you
get it.
Do you think there's a better chance that Erin Banks or Ali wins the Olympia?
Ali.
He's the only person I know that you can point out.
And hold up. Speaking of Erin, I don't have a beef with Erin, Erin don't like me because look, right? When Erin got second at the Olympia, and this is the wild part, because Erin got my phone number and I used to talk to Erin on the phone. This is the wild part to me. That's the part that actually makes me look at niggas sideways, bro. So cool. After the first Olympia, he placed second. I told him I thought he looked better than Brandon. He should have won. Cool. Everything cool. Now the next year comes, and I saw it the other way. Banks won, and I thought Brandon looked better, and I said that, and Erin got all mad at me and blocked me for it.
Ray, let me ask you a question just going off of that. I remember seeing a gym clip that was you, Brandon, and George Brown.
That's the gym clip.
That was the year that he was second?
Yeah,
the year that he won?
No, that was the year Erin won.
Okay, so the year he won, you didn't think he should have, but the year that he didn't win, you thought he should have.
Yes, and look, and when he got second, he ate that shit up when I told him he should have got first. Now, because my opinion's the other way, it's like I told everybody you sucked.
It seems like a flip-flop without having the context, but explaining that, because people only saw the video. Yeah. That's the difference. So when you see the video, that's only showing that side.
Drew, I used to talk to Erin on the phone. He wasn't a stranger to me. And I'm like, bro, last year you ate it up when you got second. I said you should have won. And look, my man, if you felt the way you had my phone number, you could have hit me like, Dre, what's up with this shit, bro?
I was going to ask you, what do you think is getting in the way of you guys amending things?
Bro, he unblocked me, but I still think it's sucker shit. Like, bro, so why'd you even bother unblocking me? I'm being real. Like, if me and you used to follow each other, right, and you block me and I say some sucker shit on the internet, and then you unblock me, why'd you even bother unblock? Now it's weird, nigga.
I think Aaron's in a
Yo, bro, and you ain't never hear a nigga ever call me no weirdo.
You know what?
I'm not a fucking weirdo, bro.
I actually wanted to. This is probably not the best time to address this, but
And on top of that, anytime you ever hear me talk about this motherfucker, you hear me say he looks fucking awesome 10 fucking times.
dude, that's the thing. I was gonna say every time I hear you talking about him, it's usually something positive. Like
The
that's
guy fucking looks awesome, bro. Who the fuck, yo, bro? Anybody who tries to say Erin Banks sucks, yo, they eating dick, bro.
Andre doesn't talk bad about people. It's just the things that he says that are real. People take in a bad context and they can't take
You
constructive
can't
criticism.
control how
It's
they
like him
how
going
they
off
take
on
it.
me right now. I don't give a fuck. Like his opinion is his. He can come off on me. Like take it or leave it. It doesn't matter.
Like I'm not personally, and that's the thing. I don't personally attack people. I'm never trying to do that, bro. I might attack what you're saying. I don't personally attack people.
Yep. That's okay.
you're extremely consistent with, I guess, I don't know how the best way to say this because like my example with this with you, I'll never forget after Chicago Pro, one of my lowest like well in my career, we all go through shit, right? You basically messaged me, stop bitching. Like you said, no, I'm serious, bro. Like, and this is the one thing that I'll say. Andre has always been, but he's always been consistent with me. Like, this isn't something he wouldn't have done.
Well, look, but Alex, let me explain before you even go. You understand I wouldn't even message you if I didn't care?
Exactly. I was, yep.
The fuck am I saying anything to this nigga for? Go about my day, roll up another blunt.
I know, but that's what I was about to say, man. It's like you're extremely consistent with kind of the energy that you give off, and I think some people sometimes take it the wrong way because it's filled with.
Yo, maybe no. It's because maybe you don't want to confront what I'm saying about yourself.
100%.
That's what it usually is. You're being in denial about what I'm saying because I tell everybody, please stop me when I'm motherfucking lying.
That's why I sit back and don't say anything. I feel like I'm watching the episode because every time you talk, you break down the logic. You know, you give examples of it, you explain it, it makes sense.
Another thing. I don't ever just say shit, bro.
You could tell you put thought into it, especially like with the, other podcasts that I watch. It all makes sense. And then it puts my perspective into a different lane because I'm able to actually look at it from that perspective if I never looked at it before.
Don't you see, like a lot of the questions before I answer them, I'll pause and look over into the sky. And it's because, honestly, I'm making a conscious effort to think before I talk.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not a person that just says shit, bro. And then after I say something, I'm very intelligent. I can articulate and explain any fucking thing I just said.
Yeah. It is backed with a lot of the wisdom over the years, especially when it comes to the men's physique division. One thing I didn't know about you that I've recently learned about you, and it kind of makes sense based off of things that you've been saying lately about the financial side of bodybuilding, is how financially educated you are when it comes to setting yourself up.
Bro, I have a bachelor's in finance, bro.
You don't seem like the typical person who has a bachelor in finance degree.
I know because, but look, I don't let people know everything about me because then there's layers to peel back. You know what I mean? Like you don't see it in my profile, BA from St. John's University. Like, no, because it's something you're going to find out later. And look, I'd rather some people think I'm just a dumb nigga. Because look, they are the ones who end up looking stupid in the long run, not me.
Yeah, you catch them off guard.
So there's a lot of layers to you, bro. But I wanted to ask you this to first kind of start off with this. There's not a lot of money to be made in bodybuilding. There's not, unless you're top 1%.
Of the 1%. Yo, there's people, because look, people in the top 10 that don't make no money off bodybuilding.
Bro, I see it way too often.
In the top 10. I know people like, I can even go shorter than that.
I can go shorter than that.
Yeah, okay, right. All right, so look, we're not going to go into details, Alex, but me and you want to say
we're on the
right
same
now.
page.
Yep.
And I never understood, but my question to you is this. For somebody coming up who wants to turn this into something, do you have any guidance, any advice that you can give them in order to try to maximize the financial side of the sport of bodybuilding?
Yo, one of the best things you can tell anybody is do what you do good. Stop trying to copy other people. Do what you do good. And you gotta also remember this. It might not stick at first. Keep doing it over and over and over. You'll find your tribe. Remember, there's people that are just like you, right? So when you keep posting over and over, the people that are just like you will eventually see it.
I've been speaking to Hart a little bit more, and I know he's taken a little bit different of an approach with some of the content he's been posting. But he's
funny as hell, yo. I actually like his content. Funny as hell.
You've always supported him, bro. Even when people started to go against him a little bit.
Yo, bro, like when Hart was like a nobody, like I met him in like I forgot one of these cities, like Pittsburgh or some shit. And like I'm outside, and like come outside and like we just meeting, and then like I'm smoking a spliff, and now like I'm passing him the spliff, and he's like, word? I'm like he's like, what you like people be shocked, like you know what it is? Yo, certain people expect like when you're like very good at what you do for everyone to have to be Hollywood. And I'm so not Hollywood. Like I'm so like a just another one of the guys that people who don't know you and they kind of look up to you, they kind of look at it like, yo, he's really normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the best, perfect way to put you, bro. I will never like when I started to come up, my first conversation that I've had with you, bro, because your career is, listen, you're like you said, top 5 in the men's physique division of all time without having won an Olympia, right? Like that speaks volumes. So there's a lot of wisdom that comes from you, but you think it would come in a different way, but it feels like you're just talking to a guy, like you're just talking to one of your boys.
Yo, bro, because yo, I'm very grounded in life, right? So I never, like I never try to talk to people like even Alex, think about it, right? When I give you advice, I don't try to little bro you when I give you advice.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't try to little bro people. Eat like, yo, yes, like there's a lot of people that technically to me they are kids. I'm 40. They're like someone who's 22 years old is a kid to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I still go out of I still make it a point to like, yo, whether you call me big bro or not, I'm never trying to little bro you. Like I let people be like, yo, I'll even go back to Banks for a second, right? Yo, Banks let the people rob his personality from him.
Explain that a little bit more.
Yo, he had a couple of missteps where he made himself look arrogant, right? And look, I'm gonna tell you when you cross the line. Yo, Banks did a lot of negative talking about other people. He doesn't have to do any of that. Yo, bro, your physique is so dope. All you have to do is say good things about yourself. Like, I don't ever have to say something negative about Brandon to big up my own physique, right? And the position Banks is in, Banks came into the league as a grown up. He didn't come in as a kid. So, bro, you should have stayed a grown up. And because of the couple of missteps, the kind of backlash he got, bro, made him quiet. Like when George says, oh, he's not talking shit now? Because we looking at him like, so what? You just not gonna be yourself? These people made you a mute. You let these people turn you into a mute?
Do you think that it could be maturing?
No, fuck these people. No, it ain't maturing. He's still the same person. Fuck these people. Don't let these people take your personality. Fuck these people. Yo, bro, I'll give you another one. I'll give you a great thing. Yo, people on the internet explain themselves to these strangers on the internet too goddamn much.
Yeah.
Fuck those people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
How many people you got blocked on your Instagram?
Oh, I don't know, a couple thousand probably. Because like, yo, bro, like, yo, when you come at me with nonsense, I'm not like, yo, certain things I engage in because I'm a troll at heart. Like I tell people don't troll me because I'm a bigger troll than you. And I have great jokes, bro. I'm very witty and I got great jokes. But yo, when I'm not like when people come with nonsense, I just block you and go about my day because you're not gonna shift my energy.
Fair enough. I have a question.
But yeah, yo, Banks, man, stop letting these fucking people rob your fucking personality, bro. Fuck these people, man.
Oh yeah. I got a question for you, bro. I finally have an answer or an opportunity to ask you this question because it's been one that's been in my head for a while. 6 years ago, I came across this video.
Yo, don't.
Bro, you know that. I knew you were going to bring that up.
You niggas ain't never gonna let me live this one down.
I need some explanation of
yo, bro.
What?
I get stopped in the airport. Yo, Dre, what up, dude? Yo, that video on YouTube of you beating up the nigga, bro, that shit was kind of crazy. I'm like, yo, they never gonna let. I be in the bar. Yo, Dre, that video with you beating up the kid. Y'all
Bro,
never
why
gonna
you
let
holding him like this? Why?
Y'all just never gonna let. Yo, I mugged him by his whole grill. Yeah, because yo, bro. Like, yo, bro, I'm telling him this whole time while I'm mugging him by his face. Yo, bro, just go home. This is easy work.
Yeah, you could tell he didn't want it. Yeah.
I'm like, just go home, bro. Like, yo,
bro, look, from the office, bro.
Yo, bro, like, that's the beginning of the fight. Like, it starts there.
Yeah, he had him in full mount first.
Like, bro, I already punched him in the face 4 times, and I'm just like, bro, just go home.
Yeah. This is.
Was there something wrong with this guy? Like, wait, what?
Yo,
why did he keep coming at
What's
you?
the story?
Yo, you know what it was? Yo, bro, what happened in the gym shouldn't have been a fight. It's clear he had a chip on his shoulder and he's having a bad day. And he thought I was a mark. Because you look, he's bigger than me. Like, he thought I was a mark.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Raja Rampage probably saw this, and that's how he got so mad the other day.
Like, yo, he literally just thought I was a mark. And yo, bro, like, I'm not a mark, bro.
Bro, you a wrestler? Bro.
Oh, no, I fight for real, bro.
Oh, my God. So
like, it's easy work. Like, it's easy work. And like, look, you see me push the manager out the way. Like, yo, bro, get the fuck out the way.
He kept coming at you too.
So,
yeah.
So did anything happen from this?
No, police rolled up. It was the homies. You know what I mean? And it's mad funny, right? So, yo, bro. All right, so police roll up. It's the homies, right? And this nigga standing there, his shit leaking. I don't have a mark on me, right? So, yo, bro, police roll up. It's my man. I go, you want to tell him or you want me to tell him? I go, you know what? You tell him. Yo, he goes to start talking. He starts stuttering. I go, I got it, homie. I'll tell him. Like, yo, right? Yo, like, when I tell you in this whole interaction, like, the cop is already laughing. Like, if I was him, his ego was already bruised at this point because, like, I'm cracking jokes while I'm telling the cop. And, like, it's like, if you were him, you're demoralized because the nigga jump out and you hear me say, oh, what up? Like, it's my man. Like, you like, wait, he knows this cop? Fuck. And then I'm stuttering, and then he gonna cut me off with a joke, and then he gonna tell the story to the cop. So I'm telling the story. Yo, look, you know what I mean? This is what happened. Boom, 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 boom. Cop's like, oh, Andre, this is mutual combatant. There's nothing going on here. Y'all didn't use no weapons. Everything's all good. I look at the nigga, I go, yo, you might want to go home and clean that shit up, bro. Like, I'm a troll, bro. Like, yo, bro, that's why I tell people don't troll me. I'm actually a troll. It's just that I'm the public figure, so people look up to me, so I can't be on all these other IG pages leaving my troll comments.
Have you ever gotten into any kind of bodybuilding incident, like backstage, in person, anything along those lines?
Nah, niggas don't, these niggas ain't like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, niggas ain't like that. Like, people think like, yo, everyone on the internet is like that, bro. And look, I'll say this. Yo, honestly, in person, I will try to de-escalate a fight 3 times before I even engage in it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to kick your ass. I don't, bro. I'm grown, bro. Like, can we just both, like, look, as grown men, we can have a disagreement even in person.
Yeah.
We don't have to fight.
All right, Drew, do your thing here, bro.
So I'm going to go off what you just kind of talked about, because I know you talked about, with Raymond, the year that you thought you should have won. Based on that fight that happened, do you think that influenced anything with where you placed at the Olympia?
Yo, bro, both of them were fucking cracking jokes, bro. Like, I see Tyler's like, yo, where you learned that double leg blast from? Like, bro, yo, bro, was all jokes. Jim sees me. First thing Jim says is, what, you're gonna fight me too? Nah, come on, Dre, let's take a picture.
Oh, that's
bro,
I don't think people know their background sometimes. Like,
yo, don't you notice, Drew? I don't refer to them as the higher ups.
Yep.
They're my friends.
Yeah, Tyler was in high school when you started this.
They're my, bro, like, and like, yo, don't get it fucked up. I've gotten a call before. Like, even on the last podcast, when I said, yo, if there's a problem, they're gonna call my phone. Like, they've called my phone before.
Oh, they called you after that podcast.
Like, but it never be no static. They'd be like, Dre. I'd be like, yo, bro. Like, yo, they was doing this. And like, I'm in trouble for shit, bro.
I wanted to ask you this question. We talked about this briefly on another podcast. We talked about how men's physique was shifting more towards a size game. I would probably say around the years that Brandon was winning, because he's a more bubbly, bigger guy.
I don't think it was shifting there. I think it just kind of did go there.
Yeah, but there was guys being.
I don't think the league was trying to shift. Like, when you say shift, that means the league was going that way. I don't think it was the league. I think
just got bigger with training.
You know what I think it is? I think it's just some guys pack a lot of dense muscle, and the guys who didn't were trying to catch it. And the guys who were like, because it's like kind of like this, right? I weigh 194 pounds on stage, and I look like I weigh a lot more. Most people to look my size have to weigh well over 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So they're chasing size that they think they need when they don't.
If you had to rank these things in order, then let's start here. You have muscularity, you have conditioning, you have structure. What do you think right now, based off of what they're rewarding, or better yet, what you think men's physique should be rewarding, are the most important?
Yeah, I think shape and structure is number one. You're like, yo, bro, it's bodybuilding, bro. You can't teach that. When you look at somebody, when you look up at somebody and you're just like, that shit is pretty, bro. And It's just undeniable. So I would say that's one. Yo, I'm going conditioning. Number two, muscularity is not important. Yo, bro, I'm not the biggest guy. Ali's not the biggest guy. Ryan Terry's not the biggest guy. Brandon's not the biggest guy. Being big doesn't matter. I was winning, all my wins, all them Arnold wins. I was the smallest guy in the call out every time.
So when you say that, then let's go back to the Erin conversation. Erin has probably the best structure on stage.
Yo, bro, look, hold up, bro. I'm gonna talk to you about the Erin thing, right? So look, yo, if we was at Walmart and we seen them, if we was at the gym and seen them, if we was at the beach and seen them, if we was on the lacrosse field and they was playing and we seen them, every single time we would be like, that black guy is the best looking one out of them. Well, in the box, we forcing everyone in for men's physique. Yo, we picking Ali and Ryan Terry, bro.
See, that's what I don't listen. First of all, I don't want this to get misconstrued. I love Ryan, I love Ali, but that's where I'm trying to understand, though.
Nah, yo, bro, because you gotta remember, you're being forced into boxing a sport, bro. Like, yo, bro, if any other arena, bro, we would be like the black guy, yo.
See, but that's my question, though. Like that's
look, that's where I was killing people, because I'm the guy you pick on the beach, but I'm also the guy that you pick on the stage. I just said, look, I could still be Mr. Olympia right now. I just still, bro. What I have to give this shit to be that right now, Alex.
You think right now, if you brought your best, you could beat Ryan Terry?
Yes.
Where at?
I could beat everyone everywhere. I've beaten all these guys numerous times. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's been some time. You don't think?
But hold on. What did they miraculously get that I don't have and didn't get to? The only difference is I'm not coming dialed.
Yeah, but listen, bro.
It's the
even when you thought you should have won, you didn't, though. And you said that earlier.
No, say it again.
Even when you thought you should have won, you still didn't.
I beat all them guys you're talking about that are still on the stage those years.
But you didn't beat the Ryan Terry how he looks now.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm not the Andre that Andre then is not the Andre now.
You don't think you digressed anywhere?
No, fuck no. No. Go look at the physique, bro. I'm just not getting dialed the way I used to anymore.
Then what is that? What's the dialed part? Are you saying conditioning?
Yo, bro.
What are you not doing?
I don't care to push myself the last bit, bro. I don't. I'm not.
What does that entail?
Yo, bro, let me tell you how real it is, bro. I ate pizza and McDonald's yesterday. I'm 10 days out. That's how real it is, bro. I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to take my 7 bands in them 2 master's classes and bring my ass back to New York and get ready for Sasquatch 2 weeks after.
The carb up started early.
Trophy just because I want the trophy. The only reason why I'm doing Sasquatch, I want the Bigfoot.
That's a good point.
That is a dope trophy. That's a dope.
Dre, let me ask you real quick, because I know a lot of people wonder this.
Hold up. Think about this, right? Then I'm coming back to the crib and I'm doing the Daytona Pro the next week because it has 35 and 40 over. Hold up, Drew. This is 3 weeks out from the Olympia. Do you think I really give a fuck about the Olympia? Would I be doing any of this if I did? Hold on. Let me go further. I've been competing since April, guys. If I cared about competing, I wouldn't have been competing since April. That's literally burning your whole body out.
This is against everything they've ever taught in bodybuilding.
That's what look. You understand it's impossible for me to bring my best to the Olympia for what I've done this whole season.
Yeah, that's a good point. See, that's the thing.
Clearly, I sacrificed for the bread and for not having to put the effort in.
I know you talked about being 80%, and I just you don't got to go into detail about dosages or what you're doing, but as far as your gear protocol, how much less are you doing than what you did at your prime?
I'm at 70% of that.
7%.
Hey, I do have something to say here. Okay, so he just made me realize something that was flawed in my argument when I was talking to you guys about his Olympia statement. So what I was arguing back with Andre was I was saying, okay, if he cared so much, or if he says he can win the Olympia, why doesn't he go win the Olympia and get the bag at the Olympia? And he just made me realize with his statement there is that he doesn't have to fucking try at the master shows, and all these bags that he's collecting is pretty much going to be the same or more.
Yo, I'm gonna catch 70 bands on stage this year.
Wait. I'm not done yet, Andre. I'm tacking on to this. It also keeps you in the limelight for your sponsors and everyone else.
That's
that
a good
they can
point.
see you throughout the year rather than what he used to do and used to hide in like St. John's or the fucking Dominican, wherever the fuck he was. We didn't see shit. You get what I'm saying? So
enjoy it.
I understand now. So you made it through my brain.
I was talking to George about this earlier that, if I just explain to you once what I'm doing, you might not catch it all. Some of it still might go over your head. Like, then when you hear it a couple of times and you start catching on to certain things, you're like, no, you just nailed it. Yo, bro, you trying to tell me I can go make 70 grand on the stage at 80, 85%?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I ever push to 100?
Hey, at least I admit that I changed my mind on this shit. So,
yo, bro, yo, Drew, this shit is a walk in a park. What I'm doing.
So age faster, Drew. You dumbass.
Yo, I didn't get that shift yet, like you though, because you said it was cutthroat in 2018.
Yo, Drew, look, we just did the math, right? So George turned 45 in November, right? Yo, next season, George, there's shows that have 35, 40, and 45 in it. Yo, he cannot do the open and make $7,400 every show.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine putting three of those a month.
You don't have to say this specifically.
You see what I'm saying, Drew? You see what I'm saying?
I see it. I see it.
Like, and Drew, you got to remember, it's not like Drew, a lot of people can't fathom what I'm doing because they haven't won as much as I've won at the level I've won at. So when you're still chasing that, you can't fathom that I don't care about that no more.
That's it. That's it right there, bro. Like everybody's goal is to get, not to the, no disrespect, is to get to the Olympia, make noise there, not the Masters Olympia, right? And think that's where we're so used to seeing you that it literally
did that.
Bro,
I did that.
It was a flip of the switch though. It was just like, fuck this, I'm doing this now. And then the money said, Dre, this is a no-brainer. Yo, bro, this whole season, I've been eating cupcakes with my baby and all that, bro. Like, we doing all of that, bro. We going to McDonald's, we going to Friendlies, we going on vacations, we doing all of it. Bro, I decline nothing.
Hey, Alex, I think it would be different if he had been doing these shows but wasn't placing good in the open, but he's still placing top 2 in the open. I think that's
still
why,
top 3 in every open show.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why no one says anything, because it's like, okay, it's not because he's like a Aaron Rodgers who's digressing, right? He's still at the top. It's just he's deciding to go a different route with it, you know?
Yeah.
And Drew and Alex, right? And Chris, all 4 of y'all. Y'all gonna tell me I really look the same way down that I used to look? No, the conditioning is not the same. I don't care.
But I just can't, like, I feel like I would see my physique so many times on stage and not just being.
Bro. No, Alex, I'm not 25, I'm 40.
I was going to say, yeah, you're 20 years younger, bro.
I don't care. Like, you got to remember, at 40, everything y'all are trying to accomplish, I accomplished.
So at that point, you're just
goalpost moves.
Alex, I'm going to receive my 10th Olympia jacket in 2 months. 10th.
I know, bro.
There's only 3 motherfuckers with 10.
Alex, you feel this way
me,
because you
Ryan Terry, and Brandon.
I feel this way. Listen, it's okay. I'm gonna use this weird example. You seen the new Batman by chance? The reason why people are saying it's a little weird is because he's not being a traditional Bat or a Superman. He's being exactly. He's being more friendly. He's being more goofy. You know, he's not.
But look, Alex, I have to. So I don't know if you realize. Yo, Alex, ain't nobody helping the new guys come up. Ain't nobody putting these niggas on but me. Yo, and I'm gonna name niggas. Yo, Banks ain't doing it. Brandon ain't doing it. Ryan Terry ain't doing it. Ali ain't doing it. Ain't none of these niggas doing it. All of these little niggas look up to me. All of them. All of them. And I give them the game for free without holding any of it back. I don't gatekeep anything. Ask Drew, ask yourself, Alex. I don't gatekeep shit from y'all.
Never. Do you think there's something wrong with that's wrong right now with the men's physique?
No. You know why? Because they still trying to be Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, but is
no, it's an individual sport, bro. When I'm trying to be like, look, I might not be that way, but I can understand why they are, and I do not knock their hustle, bro.
Was there a version of
yes, there was. It was eat, kill, bro. 2018, 19, 20, eat, kill everything. Fuck you, get out my way. Get out my way. Oh, Trey's doing another show? Yeah, nigga, move around.
You know, it's so easy to just start a conversation and just kind of run off because I'm sitting here. This is the best kind of podcast that we've had, whereas we are not pulling up any kind of shows. We're not doing we're just talking. There's a lot of, that's what I'm saying. There's simplicity. The simple stuff is the value stuff. Like
story time's best, man.
You know what I mean?
Well, I wanted Dre on for so long, and I've talked to him many times in person. That's why I'm a little bit quiet during this podcast, because I've talked to him and asked him all these questions before.
Yeah, I was say, like, me and Drew fuck with each other. Like, me and Drew like have long convos, bro. Like,
whenever I'm at, like, Bevs or whenever we're at shows and stuff, I feel like I'm always late to shit because we'll start talking.
Yeah, me and Drew have long convos, bro. Like real long convos, bro.
Look, I want you to be honest with me. I took time off this year. I'm having a baby. I came off all my drugs. You've seen my physique kind of in its prime. You've also seen my physique over the last couple of years when it's been shit in the bed.
No. I haven't seen your physique in its prime.
Fair
None
enough.
of us have.
And that was my question to you. As somebody who's seen all of this.
Bro, you're a kid still, bro. You're not at your, bro.
Not even close, yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm going to tell you this, though, right? Don't squander your last year. I know you haven't been really hitting the weights, but when you actually get after it, bro, get after it.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't get after it, it's like you squandered the year then. I remember what I told you. You don't give fucking jackets up. And you gave up 2.
Mm-hmm.
Not 1, but 2. So when you get after it, get after it.
Fair enough. I wanted to. Sometimes, bro, now that things are running back through my veins.
You knew this, but it's almost like reassuring when you hear it, right?
So what Alex is thinking is that workout I did sucked today, and he's like, I need to go back now.
I'm thinking it.
No, but look, I feel like get those shitty ones out now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, bro, let me ask you this. Then what do you recommend I do? Is it something
don't
where you
jump into the saddle till you ready, bro, because I don't want you to jump into it and be fucking flirting with it, bro.
Yeah. Do you think that
you gotta be committed, bro, when you lock back in?
Do you think I should be running the gauntlet more at a younger age now, or do you think it's more?
No. I think you should be shooting headshot and kill shot.
Statement shows.
I think you should be aiming fully before you shoot. You just shoot it.
Yeah.
Alex, bro, I ran into you at MI40 whenever you had that Miami physique, which you consider your best physique, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me and you were boys. We talked all the time and everything. And even whenever I was in that gym, you didn't pay me mind, okay? You were locked the fuck in. You were doing your shit, and you weren't worrying about all the other things while you were in that gym.
Yeah.
I think you need to get back to that.
So look, right? So I'm going to have to piggyback on this, right? So, Chris, this is the problem. Yo, Alex, you trying to be a podcaster, you trying to do gym shorts, you trying to be the best husband, you trying to be the best father, you're trying to be the best everything, Alex. You can't be great at everything and be great at bodybuilding at the same time. You can be a great dad, you can be a great husband. Outside of that, bro, to be a great bodybuilder, all that other shit got to die at some point.
You don't think that Ryan Terry has put that to rest?
What?
Somebody who has
no,
but
because he has a machine that runs everything. You run everything yourself.
Yeah, so it's different. Then I got to build a machine.
You the one-man band. No, Alex. But the things you do, they don't run unless you do them.
That's yes. I want to say this because I know every podcast we get people commenting. I apologize, look, to kind of cut you off here. Erin I want to talk about Erin not being on the podcast right now. Because this has been something that every episode since we get in comments, I put a poll up to get or questions for Dre. Half of them were fucking asking about this whole Erin situation, and I'm sitting here like, you know what? I don't need it. This is address this head on. First things first. I don't know how Erin does not know how not to be himself sometimes, and I think when he just gets into a conversation, go ahead.
He should be himself.
But
that's the thing. Like, remember what I said? He let these people steal his personality.
But that's what I was about to say. And that's what I wanted to actually go off of it. I don't think he ever should change for a podcast. I don't think he should change for anybody else on social media. And let's be real, just like Dre, when he has something to say, he has something to say.
But but look, right? He can say everything he wants to say. He just has to stay away from don't like, you don't have to talk negative about the other person. You just don't.
But that's what I mean. I don't want to. This is not anything negative towards him. It's just I feel like this is him right now. Like,
yeah, but look, when you're polished, you can sidestep that and still answer the question.
Okay, and maybe he found himself not being as polished as he wanted to.
Yeah, and look, and my thing is this though. Don't be so like where you're not answering the questions no more, man.
See, that's the shit that I'm
because that's how I feel like they got him, where he don't even want to be himself because he knows the backlash is coming. Yo, whether the backlash is coming or not, bro, grit your teeth and be a man. Let your nuts hang on these motherfuckers.
I think at the end of the day, I mean, we're all going to have a handful of people by our bedside while we're dying. Everyone else don't matter. So say your piece, man.
Yo, I do one better. Even while you're living, they don't matter. So,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter.
Yo, look, I say it like this, right? Yo, everyone's opinion of you is their business, not yours. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, bro, if it's not your next of kin, your children, or somebody you fucking, do their opinion really matter besides the judges who are judging you on the stage?
Exactly.
And look, but this is the crazy part, right? So, yo, just because I don't pick Erin to win, doesn't mean I think he sucks. I think he's awesome.
That's the problem, bro. Everybody, the second you say somebody's not going to be in the top,
they think I'm telling you. They think I'm saying they suck.
Yeah,
because you know why? That's what the fans on the internet do. Oh, Erin, you got second. You suck.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where'd you play?
Yeah, not top two in the world.
And then I got a better one for you. There's one person in the world better than me in this sport, and I suck.
Exactly, bro. But that's the problem. People get sensitive based off of these things they see on social media, and especially with the coverage shit. You know, I gotta be careful. You know,
yo, look, you seen look on the other podcast I did. You see the backlash in the comments, and I laugh, right? Because I don't respond to peons, right? But this is the thing. I get way more love than the hate, so why the hell would I ever care about the haters, bro? They're doing their job, bro. They have to make this controversial because if everyone agrees with me, then we have nothing to argue about in the comments.
It's a good way to look at it, man. But I don't think a lot of
people... everything's always split 50-50 in this world, man.
We gotta... No. It's not... No, I don't want to say it's split 50-50, but this is the thing. In no competitive space will everyone be on your side.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Yo, Derek Jeter's the cleanest motherfucker you know. There's a bunch of motherfuckers who don't like this nigga.
Well, think about, all right, Tom Brady's always a perfect example. Everyone hated this dude. Now he's retired. Everyone loves the damn guy. They wish he was back in the NFL instead of Patrick Mahomes. It's one of those things where you could be the top of your game. Everyone can hate you. You leave like Phil Heath. Everyone loves you again.
Yeah.
Shit could switch up. It doesn't matter.
But look, that's why I think, yo, Banks, like, I think he needs to take his personality back and be himself. And I think he needs, yo, bro, you can talk your shit, bro. Just don't say other people suck.
But that's
like Banks can always say, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. He don't ever have to say nothing about the guy over there.
So you think that's where he's more went wrong over the last couple of years?
Because like I can't remember exactly to pinpoint him, but like there's been a couple of arrogant moments where you crossed over the line. And you want me to? It's funny. So look, I told Ali in the DM the other day, yo, Ali, you're not even confident no more. You arrogant, and I'm here for it. I told him he being arrogant, and I also told him I'm here for it. Yo, bro, I'm with the shits, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, Erin, from the beginning, I was like, talk your shit. Like, bro, when the fuck do I ever care about a nigga talking his shit? I want you to talk your shit.
Mhm.
Like, I think that shit is what puts the sauce on it. Yo, look, this whole shit was boring until I did the podcast. And then after I did the podcast, everybody felt like it gave them a license to talk how they wanted to talk. And you know what? I'm here for all of that shit, bro.
That's
Like, look,
true.
don't you see the tone of this podcast is totally different than the other one?
Yeah.
And yo, the reason why is because yo, the other one, I've been being quiet up until that point. So there was a lot of shit I had on my chest that I just wanted to say that I wasn't saying. And yo, I don't want to say that the internet stole my personality, but I was just being quiet because I feel like every time I say something and I'm just being honest, people are butthurt.
I think
I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I'm just being honest, bro. And look, like Jeremy comes back and says, blah, blah, blah. All I hear is Andre never beat me. Why didn't you attack what I said? Because I told no lies. Like, you see how you can't attack what I said? And then look, I could come back and be like, blah, 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 and say some grimy personal shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't, right? Because I'm not attacking people. Yo, bro, what? So we can't talk about our opinion about the sport no more? And let me guess, because I didn't win an Olympia, I can't have an opinion either.
Do you think that it's more sensitive now than when it was back?
Oh my God, yes it is, bro.
Not even a question.
Yo, bro, and I don't even think it's the competitors. I think the fans are more sensitive now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
Like, do I think some guys are sensitive? Yeah, but do I think everyone's overly sensitive? The guys? No, I think it's more the fans. Because if you think about it, right? Like, well, Jeremy might be mad at me, but like, I don't think anybody else that I talked about on that podcast is mad at me for what I said about them if they listen to the context. Like, I don't even think Banks is mad at me from that podcast, even though they clipped me. I don't think he's mad at me. I think he's just looking at it like, all right, well, that's Dre's opinion.
You know, because I don't think anybody gets mad about what you say. I think it's more of how you say it. I think.
All right, so look, I'm gonna tell you what I say about that. That's like a female. That's like a girl. And let me tell you why. Because you're trying to duck the accountability of what I actually said.
I think a tone comes across as you're.
Yeah, but look, when people say that, you're trying to run away from the accountability of what I said. Because why are you running to my tone instead of running to what I said?
And that's what you're saying about
because they don't like it.
They're trying to find a hole. They're trying to find a hole somewhere.
Because, Alex, that's what I was going to say. Because there's no holes in what I said besides the manner of you don't like what I said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to tell me my tone. Why? Because it's something you didn't like. Well, guess what? If I would have said it to you all nice and cuddly like Ron Isley, you still wouldn't have liked it anyway.
Brother, there's so many questions I want to ask you, and I want to make sure I try to keep this as brief as possible. I want to kind of go off on like a little bit of a speed round here.
Yo, let's do it.
All right, so first things first, Raymond Edmonds, man. Where the hell is he?
Raymond in Pittsburgh doing Pittsburgh shit.
Do you think he's retired? Do you think he's ever going to come back? Like
he's never been retired. All right, so look, because speed round, right? Yo, it was a season in his life. He never wanted to be a bodybuilder. He found something. He was good at it. He became great at it. He took his little W and he went about his business.
Simple as that. So he became a champion in something that he just was kind of interested in at first?
Yeah, he was just really good at it.
That's fucking crazy, bro. That's crazy.
It's called a season. Had a season and he went about his business.
I wonder if he realizes how much impact that he's had on people throughout.
Yes, he does. He knows that he birthed every single tall competitor there is. If you're over 6 feet, you look up to Raymond.
All right. Let's see. Let's see what the fans wrote.
I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
So you know how men's physique always been referred to like the beach body, pretty boy division and whatnot. What would you say to the bodybuilders or the classic physique guys that are all, muscled out that
we
look
the
at
only
us as
motherfuckers
less?
who don't wear bikinis on stage.
So for all the bodybuilders that hate on men's physique or think it's
I'm
a
not wearing
bullshit division,
it's men's bikini. I'm not wearing a bikini on stage. Them guys are.
They call us off because we show less of our physique.
And my thing is like this, right? They try to make it seem like we're less of a man because we do men's physique. What does that have to do with me, the quality of man I am? Because I don't see open guys challenging me just out in the street to challenge me as a man. They're not. And the open guys respect me and I respect them, bro. Like, I'm homies with all the open guys. I'm not one of the guys, like, you know what, then? You know what? My perspective's a little different, Drew, because I have quality. I have the kind of muscle they like. So even when I came into the league, Dexter Jackson and these guys didn't talk to men's physique guys backstage. They used to talk to me.
Okay.
Because they look at my physique and they respected my physique. So I got, and plus I was already a grown up with 2 kids. So like, I'm not a kid to them. So I didn't get the same kind of like the hate that other people got, but I think that shit is corny, bro.
Fair. All right, we got for Dre, many years from now, what do you hope your legacy in men's physique to be?
What it is, bro. I'm a legend, bro. I'll say this, right? I'm the guy that went out and slugged it out with the best day to day, month to month, year to year, season to season.
You think
like
your come up was the most difficult time or
yes, because look, right? This is the reason why we put more respect on Ryan Terry and Brandon's names. Bro, Jeremy didn't mix it up with guys in the season. He was sitting around on the couch and having to do 1 show a year. Do you know how easy it is to nail your shot when you only got to shoot 1 shot a year? You know how hard it is when you got to go do 5 shows in the season, then come back and nail that look? You got to remember people don't remember the factor that we are actually taking performance enhancers. And when you take them 5 months ago and then you take them again, you might think the protocol's the same. They're not working the same.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how your insides of your bodies are reacting, liver enzymes, T3, all those things, I can go into all the shit on the panel. But depending on where shit is, the gear not working the same, bro. Neither is the food. So if you get to sit around and not have to sit there and give your body your liver body blows, and you only have to do that once a year, it's an advantage, brother. Remember, I'll give you an example. 2020. I beat Brandon at the Arnold that year. Brandon already won the Olympia. He didn't have to requalify. He went and sat his ass down to the Olympia after that. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to go try to get a win. He said, oh shit, nigga Dre beat me. Cool, I gotta recoup.
You said something that really stood out to me. You said that, let me ask you this simply. Who do you think the greatest men's physique athlete in the world is?
Brandon Hendrickson. And if you use any weighted system, he will be number 1. And what I mean by weighted system is this. If you put Olympia first place at 100 points, second place at 50, and so on, and then you did the Arnold, 50 points, first place, and then so on, then you did only regular wins, because the placings don't matter. If you did wins, right? If you just use wins, Brandon would end up number 1 in any weighted system you use.
If Ryan Terry wins the Olympia this year, does that change?
If Ryan Terry wins, I got them tied.
Tied?
Tied.
Because
look, if
come on, bro.
If you put a gun in my head, I'm still rolling Brandon.
Okay, put it this way. You can't have them tied if
Brandon. Bro, he's never been out of the top 5 ever. Ever. Ever.
I understand that, but
bro, 9.
If he ends up out of the top 5 this year.
9 years. So look, if Ryan Terry, you mean if Ryan Terry wins and Brandon's out?
Yep.
Out of the top 5, yeah.
Ryan goes to 1. Ryan goes to 1.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that as an option, bro.
Do you think I don't see Brandon being out of the top 5?
I can't see
it. Hell no.
I don't either.
No, that's why it's a loaded question, because he's not going to be.
Yeah, but for argument's sake, I had to answer the question.
I just had to throw it out there, okay?
Yeah, hold on. It was a great question, though. I like the way you framed it. It was a great question.
You don't think there's a world where Brandon falls out of the top 5?
No, bro, no.
It's a possibility.
Hold
And
on, hold on,
No,
hold
it's
on,
not,
hold on.
bro. I don't
He's
see a world.
already lost to
You see a
Evan.
world where Erin falls out of the top 5?
No.
No, I
No.
don't.
Yeah, so yeah, bro. Nah, so no. The answer is
No.
no, bro. The answer is no, bro.
No, I
No.
don't. Yeah, but Brandon has already lost to Edvin this year.
Yo, that was bullshit. You counting bullshit? Nah,
Why do you think it? Why do you
I'm
think
not
it is?
counting it. I'm not counting it.
You're not counting it?
Yo, that was fake. That didn't happen.
Why do you think it happened?
Yo, bro, I don't know it was fake. Steve Weinberger said it wasn't the shorts, and Steve Weinberger had him in first.
What? So,
Well, yo, it was like there was a you know these niggas is my home. So it was it was mad people around, there was a commotion and shit. So when we started talking, that's all I got out of him. And I was like, yo, we're gonna talk about it later. And I had to go about my business because it was too much. Like I can't have those convos in front of everybody.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know, man. I think this year is the most wide open. Then if you had to say I think you briefly did this, but what your top 5? And then I want to know
I got a better question after that.
I ain't giving 5. I'm giving 8 right now.
8. All right.
Yo, I gotta give you 8, bro. If you want me to give you 5, you gotta give me another couple weeks.
I like it. No, give me 8. Give me top 8.
All right. Ryan Terry,
Right.
Brandon, Banks, B-Tour,
Oh,
E-Man,
wait.
Edvin,
You didn't say Ali.
Ali,
Oh.
and yo, and my 8, yo, I got Ben. And if he nails his look, he ain't 8. I'm saying that now.
Oh yeah.
All right, to go off that.
If he nails it all the way, he's not 8.
Do you think Ben loses muscle in a prep? Do you think he looks really big in an offseason and then slims down?
Yeah.
Based off what you've seen over the last couple of years.
Yes. It's just the way he carries. It's just his weight distribution.
Yeah, bro.
It's not that he's getting smaller. It's just when the fat comes off, he gets a slimmer body.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if Ben nails his look, I really do think he can be in the top 6.
Yo, bro, I got him in the 8. And yo, bro, I said he's 8 and not 8.
What's he up?
Hold on. Where's Corey Morris, bro?
Corey Morris is opening a gym right now. He disappeared off the map. He jumped back on, and I talked to him in the DM real quick. He opened in the gym. I don't even think he's doing the Olympia because he just like, yo, and that's another thing people don't realize. Like, people don't realize life happens and we focus on other things.
But we are so
fixated. Olympia is not everyone's goal every year.
For the world, see, that's the thing. It's only for the people who've been to the Olympia before, though. Or
okay,
I
agree.
Are so fucking tunnel vision.
I agree, Alex.
Destroy their bodies to get to this shit.
I agree, Alex.
You think that when you get there, it's not what it's made out to be?
No, it's everything it's made out to be, bro. Mm-hmm. That's why I tell everybody, your first one, don't worry about placings, bro. Make sure you look around and fucking sniff all the smells, bro, and make sure you get every fucking look, take every picture, go to every event, go to every obligation, stay there for the whole fucking time. Go to the press conference, do it fucking all. It's fucking awesome, bro. You're an Olympian. You're one of the best people to compete in what you do in the fucking world, bro, and you're being recognized for it. Bring your family with you. Bring everybody with you, bro. And look, let me tell you why you're supposed to enjoy it that way and why you're supposed to bring your family. Yo, you might never make it back. You know how many people I've seen make 1 and never make it back?
Bro.
You know how many people I've seen make 2 and never make it back? I've seen them all. You got to remember, I've been in 9 straight. I've seen everyone come and go, bro. Everyone, bro. Everyone. I've seen Sadiq come and go. I've seen Anton, Jason Poston. I'm going back to the old school niggas, bro.
Acting.
I've seen them all come and go, bro, all of them. And I've been there, and I'm still here.
Yeah, at one point, they thought they'd be back at the Olympia stage, too.
And look, you know what the crazy part is? This is why I got to go back to Brandon being the GOAT. Yo, this nigga's never been out the top 5 while everybody came and went. Do I think I look better than Brandon when I'm at my best and he's at his best? Fuck yes, I do. But this nigga is so Mr. Consistent. If I'm this much off, he will walk past me every single time.
Yeah, but Dre, you're complete. Like, you can't look at your physique and say he doesn't have X or Y.
No, I know, but what I mean is this, bro, he's not the best in any body part. When you put everything together, if you're off by this much, he will walk right past you every time.
100%. I think, listen, I think he's the best front shot in men's physique.
It's just, and it's to me, it's like it's a consistent look that travels everywhere.
Yeah.
He doesn't you want me to tell you who's in my category? Banks. So with wow factor, but you see, I have wow factor with perfect symmetry. Banks doesn't have perfect symmetry. And that's why his wow factor is so crazy. Because the fact that he has small arms makes his shoulders look even crazier. So when you look at him, and it's like when you really look at him, he got small joints. So his shit just bubbles around the joint.
I'm telling you.
His front shot looks so freaky because the dimensions don't make sense. But this is what sucks about that. When you put it next to somebody with perfect symmetry like Ryan, Terry, and Brandon, you start saying, well, these guys flow better.
Okay, hold on. When you say symmetry, are you, just so people understand this, because people, they flow, like they don't understand this. Explain it.
It means your bicep is the right size compared to your shoulder.
Okay, that makes sense.
It means that your shoulder is the right size compared to your chest.
Is that why Corey Morris is stuck at where he's at right now?
So look, Corey Morris would do better if his waist was 2.5 inches bigger.
That is crazy of a fucking statement. See, but you're right.
Yo, look, the dimensions are so freaky that it makes him have gaps. So don't you notice Corey Morris has to stand like this?
Yeah.
Yo, Corey Morris's best look would be standing straight up, but then he's gonna have all these gaps in it. Sanat has a freaky looking physique. There's gaps everywhere. That's why he doesn't beat everyone, guys. Everyone looks and says, oh my God, this guy looks so impressive. He does. But there's gaps everywhere. That's why he doesn't win all the shows.
Okay. Dan Ibrahim.
Yo, he's big in the wrong places.
Then why do they reward, do you know who Joe orders?
Because he's not big in the wrong places.
So he's big in the right places. So that's the difference.
Dan shit don't flow. He looks over bulky, but not big.
Do you think he's more, the problem is he's more limb dominant than he is torso, whereas Joe is
all day.
Yeah. And they're really trying to see, but he has to me, he has a better men's physique structure look compared to Joe.
No, so look, what it is, do you want me to tell you what it is? Mm-hmm. He's adolescent at lifting with freaky genetics. Yo, that dude needs to go sit his ass down for 2 years and just go bodybuild without stepping on a stage. Go into an off season that's chubby cheeks, all that for 2 years. And honestly, he would either come back with a wicked classic physique or he might blow himself up to the open.
So do you think, you don't think it's home men's physique then?
This is the problem though. Dan don't want to be that big. He would have went after it the way you would needed to go after it in his last off season. He doesn't care to be that big. And another tip, a lot of people have small legs because they try to lift too much weight.
I agree.
You're a weightlifter at that point. You're a power lifter. You're a weightlifter. You're not a bodybuilder. You're not in hypertrophy. You're not feeling those weights. You're going up and down A and B. I do 4 plates in the hex squat.
But if you notice the guys that have big legs, they're doing that with ease, with tempo, with contracting. It's a totally different look. It's like whenever you look at Chris Bumstead, you can't pick apart his form one bit because it's just perfect.
So the best 2 bodybuilders in the world are Sean Clarita and Nick Walker. And it's not that they look the best. They are the best at bodybuilding. They put the most muscle on per square inch per year because they know how to bodybuild better than everyone else.
That's true.
You would laugh watching Nick train. And then you'd be like, how? And it's just perfect.
Who?
Talking about Nick Walker.
Oh, yeah. Him and Sean Clarita.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Nick Walker, every single rep is perfect. But if you look at the weights he lifts now compared to 2 years ago, it's half the weight.
Yep.
Do you think there's a lot of inconsistency with the judging right now?
Depending on who's judging it.
Olympia judging.
You got to understand this. Beauty's the eye of the beholder. We're all different beholders.
But when you look at being straight up across the board, when we talk about the front matching the back, why do some guys place higher than other guys?
Yo, that's all preference.
So the question that I asked, do you think they're all on the same page? Structure, conditioning.
No, no.
Do you think so? That's probably where the
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Some like shape and structure, some like conditioning.
So strategy wise, for anybody coming up, maybe trying to get their pro
You
card.
gotta be complete, bro. Yo, the guys, yo, you gotta be the most complete guy on the stage, bro.
But do you think those athletes or NPCA fucking nationals trying to get a pro card, do you think it's important for them to pick what judge to get in front of based on their physique? Or is it that's too low? Like they got to be in the pro to start thinking that way.
Look, right. I'm gonna say this. When I became a pro, I know Steve Weinberger liked my physique. So I did all the shows, Steve. Yo, look, and let me tell you how I knew what shows to judge. I would go on NPC News Online. I would type in the show. I would type in the scorecard. The head judge has to sign the scorecard. So that's how I would know. Yo, bro, when I tell you I'm a nerd, bro, like I'm a nerd, bro. Like I really find out all info. Like I'm a nerd. So I knew how to reverse engineer this for myself. Like when I tell you all the time, Alex, niggas don't have no real strategies. They don't. I have real strategies, bro. I'm really a nerd and I'm really going to bring my pen and paper out and I'm really going to actually be like, oh, well, A plus B equals C. And if you square the root to this and then I'll be over here. And then, yeah, I'll win 4 shows.
Do you think there needs to be a lot of strategy in this division in order to get there for a lot of people?
If you're not one of the top 20 guys, yes. And I also think, yo, bro, like, I'm gonna bring this guy up again. And like, Josh Gidry think I don't like him, right? And it's not that I don't like him. I think he said some sucker shit. And he was trying to run off of like, oh, I beat this guy, I beat that guy. Oh, I know him. And he still hasn't made it to the Olympia yet. But I think he looks good, right? And I think the guy's just picking his wrong spots. Like, Josh Gidry should be at the Olympia.
Yeah.
He just, like, bro, why are you competing in your ego? Lose the ego.
Is Ricardo Sinet still not qualified?
No, he's not.
I was just about to ask the question. Do you think that
another guy competing? Yo, bro. Why the fuck you gonna go follow Brandon for 3 shows?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to back to back. Now my thing is this, right? Oh, you did Pittsburgh. You want to do Pittsburgh with everyone. Cool, right? New York pro. Fuck, you followed him again. Fuck. You really had nerve to go follow him to the 3rd show, Miami, brother?
Bro, do you remember when I found out that Ed Von was in Mexico?
What I tell you? Nigga, go, take your contract back.
He texted me to take that shit back.
Go hit the league. Take your contract back. It ain't past the deadline. Take your contract back.
Oh man, yeah, and he was right.
But look, you didn't compete in your ego. You kept it 100 with me. You said, "Dre, I'm pot committed." Well, you pot committed.
Yeah.
So Dre,
if you're pot committed, Alex, show up with the best. Pray for the best, brother.
Dre, you said something that I want to go back to. You were talking about strategizing, and if you're outside of the top 3 or top 20, you'd have to strategize. Why do you say top 20?
Because when you're one of the top guys, you can pick your shots, bro.
Okay, another question.
And if you don't win the first one, you always win the second one.
Who's the most underrated and overrated right now in men's physique?
Yo, you really trying to do me like that, Drew?
That's a good question.
I gotta ask you because I know you're a straight shooter with it. I gotta ask you.
So look, right, yo. I'm gonna go overrated first, right? And I'm gonna say overrated. This is not because I don't think he's awesome or any of that. It's the only reason why I'm putting him as the overrated guy is because he's dropped. I think he's gonna be the guy who drops this year. E-Man.
Really?
Yes, and because he got 4th back-to-back years, right? And I don't see him going to 1, 2, or 3.
I could agree with that. I don't think
he's overrated in the sense where he doesn't deserve his placing.
I thought it was 4.74. I thought he was 4th and he dropped back.
No, he was 4. Last 2 or 4.
4.
But don't you think he has one of the most complete physiques?
Who, E-Man?
Yeah.
He doesn't, he doesn't have a blazing midsection. He has a really good back. People say he has the best back. I don't think it's the best back because when we get on stage, it's not the best back. He's in the top 5 backs, yes. Small waist, great front taper. But like, he doesn't get overly hard. He doesn't get overly like conditioned in the arms. Like, he doesn't have a crazy ab box, but he has a small waist, great front taper, great back. He has the shit that he needs. And he's behind in the legs. So when we look at everybody else and we're looking for, because remember, it's so tight at the top, we have to look for a reason to take you out.
That makes sense.
So it's kind of like when we look at 8 people at the Olympia, I'm talking about at the Olympia, right? We're looking for a reason why you don't deserve to be in the top 5. Not a reason to put you in. We have to look at your flaws. Fuck your strengths. And when it comes down to when he's splitting hairs, well, he's the guy who has the weakest legs.
Yeah. I could agree with the lower body side of things. I still think, I don't know why people, bro, I think people sleep on him. I think he's so dangerous, bro.
Who?
Emmanuel. Because nobody other than maybe Erin has his back on that stage. Nobody.
No, that's a lie. Yo, bro. Stop the Erin dick eating, bro. Because I'm gonna give you one, right?
Sure.
Yo, go look at him versus Ryan Terry's back at the Olympia stage. Ryan Terry has a better back on that stage, brother.
He does.
You think he has a better back than
bro.
Ryan Terry has the best back on that stage.
Yo, what it means, Alex, is you haven't looked, bro.
When you put these guys in the lineup, Alex, you
Alex,
can see it.
I'm a fiend for this shit, bro. Yo, bro, I'm a bodybuilding fiend, Alex.
But do you think that's
Yo, Alex, I'm a bodybuilding fiend.
All right, I'm gonna look this up real quick. But do you think that this wasn't the best version of Erin on stage? Do you think if Erin nailed his look that his back has more potential than Ryan Terry's back?
Yo, all right, so look, Erin doesn't have like a great back of the things that are inside his back. It's a big back and he has really good erectors. Yo, these other people have way better detail inside their backs than him.
Yeah,
I mean the guy's 6'2", his back is huge, and he's got crazy erectors and crazy width.
Bro, I don't know.
Yo, bro, Ryan Terry had the best back on that stage, bro.
All right, let's pull it up. Let's see.
He does.
Now I'm curious.
I agree, and the detail just makes it that much more dominant.
Like,
when you see the detail, it's not big. It's not the biggest back, but it's the most complete back.
Yo, Alex, the way I noticed it was the first year Ryan Terry won while I'm standing on the stage. I looked over. I said, "Ain't no way, bro."
You know what? I was in the crowd, and I remember that moment when people
look at that nigga's back, bro. Look, if E-Man got a better back than. Wait, hold up. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. Go back a little bit. But no, not that far. Go back to that back pose just a little bit, bro.
Hold on.
I don't know why you jump back so far. They were just skinning the back.
It's going. Let it go.
Corey got a damn good back, though.
Yeah. Healed.
Carlos got
just
the best
the detail.
back, bro.
Yo, hey, look at that. Look at that.
When Ryan Terry gets to the left,
pause that.
Let it go a little more. Let E-Man get in the pause. Hit pause.
Yep.
E-Man has the best back in the league. Alex, talking to you.
And in this picture, you can see why I say Ali doesn't have a bad back. I'm saying it's not bad.
It's not bad.
No, because it's so peeled.
Yeah.
Yo, Alex.
But look at Ryan.
Alex, I'm talking to you. E-Man has the best back in the league?
I think Erin has the best back in the league.
Yo, you said E-Man before. Now look, we're not talking about Erin. We're talking about him and Ryan Terry.
I do listen. If I had to pick, I'm still taking Emmanuel's back over his. I think he's
that's a better back than than Ryan Terry.
Bro,
hell no,
listen,
bro.
Hold on. I think there's more potential in his back than there is in Ryan's.
Not potential, bro. What you're seeing.
You're right.
Hold on, Alex. I told you this before. I'm gonna tell it to you again. Bill Parcells. I ain't never seen potential in a goddamn thing in my life.
Fair enough. But what I'm saying, okay, at this show right here, yes, Ryan Terry has a better back.
I ain't never seen nobody cash a check with potential. I ain't never seen somebody win a show with potential.
All right, let's see.
Alex, you'd be Olympia champion if we talk about potential.
Right?
You're going to tell me this isn't better?
Size-wise.
Not this size-wise. Yo, thank you.
bro.
Thank you. Yo, bro, Alex.
Banks
I'm dead
has
ass.
the biggest
Alex,
back, bro. It's
Hey,
impressive, but not as
look at
complete.
his lower back. Go look at Ryan Terry's lower back where it connects. Look at the detail in that.
Yo, bro, look at that shit right there. And
Look
look
at that.
how big Ryan Terry's back was this year.
And the flow of everything else, too.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, look. Yo, Alex. Now, look, Alex, right? What I mean by stop dick eating when I say that is, yo, really go look at it and go look at it hard from a non-biased standpoint. And when you do, the truth comes out because that's how I look at it. I don't have a horse in the race. When you have a horse in the race because Banks is your man, you're automatically biased to his side a little bit. I don't have a horse in the race, so I'm looking at it with a clear vision.
Listen, I get why Ryan won. I still don't agree the fact that Ryan has a better back than Erin. I don't. I think
he's like, look, yo, no, don't move. Don't. Oh, I didn't want you to move right from right there. Because you can see the distension in Eric's midsection.
I agree.
Look, stop right here. Stop right here.
I agree.
Look at his midsection compared to everyone else's.
Yeah, no. Let's let them get in the shots.
See, and it just seems like that last bit of air won't blow out because he got. But it's inflammation. That's what it is.
What do you think it's from? Is it food?
Yeah, it's something he's eating gives, but it's not drastic inflammation. It's just some inflammation, though.
Yeah.
It can also be weak transverse abdominals, so
but that inflammation is what makes you not have control.
Well, it's pushing it out, so it makes it weak.
Yeah.
Hey, I will say that this was a little closer than I expected.
You didn't think, yo, Alex, I'm dead serious. Alex, the same way I tell people, stop eating dick and telling everybody this is the best Banks we've seen. Yo, everybody leading up to Pittsburgh, this is the best Banks we've ever seen. When we got to stage, bro, that was not the best Banks we've ever seen. Same thing with the Arnold. This is the best Banks we were going to ever see. It got on stage, and I was like, yo, why is everyone lying to themselves? Go look at the pictures. And Alex, I forgot what page it was. They posted a side-by-side between his Arnold and something else, and you could tell that it wasn't.
I remember that. I
was like, it's the same back. Mike Ritteni. Sent me the picture. I seen the upgrade. Banks' back is looking better than
ever. I think what Erin. Listen, I told you. I'll say it again. I don't care. Just call Dickie anything you want. Erin has the best stealing in men's physique. He does. I think if he says
no. Take the men's physique part out of it. I already told you.
Yeah.
If it was at Walmart, the beach, a lacrosse field, church, it doesn't matter where. And it was him and Ali and Ryan Terry standing there. We're picking the black guy.
Exactly.
And look, and what I mean is this, because what I'm saying, like, I'm asking it like if we're asking strangers and they don't know what people's names are. And they're going to be like, the black guy.
100%.
Is it just
but Alex, when you put that last part in, that men's physique line in, changes it up a little.
Fellas.
But I swear to you, the guy, my man, the guy looks fucking awesome.
and you're right. Listen, I mean, it's just like you, bro. Like
Alex, bro, I'm with you. I totally dig what you're saying here, bro. I am on your side here.
No, Chris, Drew, you guys anything else?
I just wanted to thank Andre for being on here. It's been way overdue. I always like hearing from him. I sit back and just like to listen.
Yo, look, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Yo, bro, I got no problem coming on the show with Banks. I don't. And look, there's another one, right?
That's what we fucking need. We need a
But this is my thing though. Yo, he can argue me down on any point. I have no problem. I don't over-talk people in arguments. I let them get their shit off, and then I can rebut it the same way both ways. Yo, bro, I ain't never gonna call him a bitch or a fucking, you want to fight? That's not what I'm doing, yo. It's not. But I'm gonna stand my ground on my beliefs. And look, I wholeheartedly expect him to do the same. But, bro, don't try to just say shit. Be willing to back up everything you say. Don't just say it. Because that's how I feel about Jeremy saying, I'm going to win. Yo, bro, you haven't won anything since 2017. You've never once just went out there and showed us you can run the track and go beat people. Like, let me ask you a question, right? I got a question for all of y'all. Mm-hmm. Would Jeremy win the New York Pro right now?
No.
No.
So then how the fuck is he going to be Mr. Olympia?
That's the saying, is he going to beat Brandon right now? I don't see that. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. But I also don't think this is going to be the best Brandon that we've ever seen either, though.
Yeah, you want me to tell you it's funny? All right, so look, right? I'm inclined to believe you because this nigga's in lover boy mode right now. Like, yeah, I mean, I tell this nigga this shit. This nigga loves his women, yo. When he got a new girl, this nigga in love with his girl, man. He loves his bitch, bro. Like, and look, I don't knock this nigga. I love that shit, bro. And look, this is why I'm still rolling with this nigga, though. Yo, when it comes to prep, this nigga's a dog.
Is he though?
What? Yo, nigga, that was my number one rival. This nigga's a dog.
So hold on. In your career, was it Brandon?
Yo, bro, this nigga Brandon can't tell you what he's doing. He can't tell you why he did this or why he did that. If I tell that nigga eat 6 rocks on the paper, this nigga's eating 6 rocks on the paper.
I respect that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being in the sport, I think this is funny too. I think pros, listen, bro, but you've seen it up close and personal. Pros don't act professional. Like
a lot of them don't.
A lot of them don't. Like executing a meal plan, being consistent. Like you admit that shit. That's the one thing that's different. Other people, they don't admit that shit.
Because yo, I'm telling you where I'm at.
See,
like, you know, like when I'm on it, yo, bro, I will eat 6 rocks too.
Yeah, he's 7. Yeah.
No. Maybe 5 because it's less calories. I'm in further in a deficit.
You know, that's the one biggest shock that I've had. When I got into the league, I realized that not every single pro was what I thought it would be. Like
I'll tell you even shit like yo, like bro, like I'll randomly see a physique that I like and I'll hit a nigga up, right? So I'll give you one. Miles, man. I had to hit that nigga up a couple shows back, right? I want to say like 4 or 5 months. I'm like, nigga, you're not digging deep enough. And this is just me random. I said, I don't think you realize how much fucking talent you have. And you just not digging. And I said, Cuts is your coach. Which means that nigga's he giving you the play, bro. So, bro, dig deeper. Mm-hmm. That nigga just hit me with a thank you text yesterday because he placed 3rd or 2nd.
That's dope.
Yep. Because he's like, yo, and he hit me like a month ago. Yo, Dre, I'm on this vacation with my girl and shit. When I get back, I'm about to dig deeper because I got this show coming up. You know what? You was right. Yo, nigga did his shit, got 3rd, hit me with a thank you text. And the reason why, bro, and this is just random. Yo, bro, like, yo, it's just like when Skinny Macho beat me, right? Yo, bro, I feel good when the new guys beat me. People think I'm supposed to feel butthurt. Yo, bro, I've been there 1,000 times, bro. Another win ain't gonna do shit for me, bro. I know how much it means to them and what it feels like to be in that spot, bro. Bro, it don't mean shit to me, another win. It doesn't.
You said that after the Tokyo show this year.
It does, yo, bro, it doesn't. Mm-hmm. It means, yo, like I said, outside of the money, bro, you can take the trophy, bro. If it came down to you just giving me the money, my bonus money, and me going home and then you taking the win, yeah, bro, take the win. I just want the money. I don't care about the trophy.
I think that was one thing I noticed. What was that Japan show whenever you had lost in the Open, was it?
Yeah, yo, bro.
How you congratulate the other dude. I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yo, right after prejudging, I looked at AJ and I said, yo, I hope they give the trophy to him.
No, yeah, it was awesome to see that.
After prejudging, I literally looked at AJ and said, I hope they give the trophy.
I don't know if you know who that guy is or much about him, but he's been hunting. He's been trying to get.
Yo, bro, he's Japan's star.
Really?
They needed him to win that show.
Bro, he looks so fucking good.
Yo, when I tell you he's there, yo, bro, look, me and him are the only 2 people that everybody stood up in that place for when we came out. Like, yo, bro, when you see me do my routine and the light come on and I'm walking forward and you just see me smile out of nowhere. And it's the reason why, yo, bro, I was like, so this is what it feels like to be Chris Brown, huh? Yo, bro, all I saw was cameras or camera phones. All I saw was camera phones, bro. Everybody was standing and all I saw was phones.
That's a dope feeling.
That's cool.
Where's your favorite place that you've competed?
Japan and Colombia. Colombia, bro, they treated me and Ray like we was a part of the Backstreet Boys, bro.
Bro, that's how I
Dead
felt.
ass, bro.
That's how I felt in India, bro. Just to get to my seat, bro, we needed people to walk us around.
Oh, so yeah, that was Colombia.
Bro, it was wild.
That was Colombia.
So now I got to put Colombia on my list.
Yeah, yo, and the kid, yo, bro, and he's such a good kid. He looks fucking awesome. Like, bro, like, and yo, Japan needed that. Like, yo, bro, if I win the show, what does it do for me?
Yeah. You know, you're at a position in your career, bro. These smaller wins it means nothing outside of the bag, huh?
But let me tell you what it does mean, though, Alex. Yo, you don't understand how grateful these promoters are. Like even David, right, from St. Pete Pro. You don't understand how great. Like, when I signed my contract, bro, I signed my contract. Yo, this is weeks before the show, bro. 15 minutes later, I got a DM. I'm like, how the fuck they get the message already? Yo, bro, can we post you up on the page? I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, let me get back to you on it. Yo, I was like, I hit you back tomorrow. Yo, bro, I sat on it for 2 hours. I went back. I was like, you know what, David? Let it fly. Yo, bro, this nigga DM'd me immediately. He already had the flyer on deck. Yo, was it good? Yo, was the flyer good? I was like, oh, y'all niggas ain't playing. Run it.
That's your legacy right there, then, bro.
Run
That's awesome.
I want to end with this, man. Your legacy from a fan's perspective and being in this sport, bro, it's impact. Because you're 100% accurate. I can only imagine the amount of people that you've impacted just simply through fucking DMs and communicating with them, bro, on an individual basis. Not
Alex, go to your DMs really quick and look at what I just sent you and put it up there. I want to show Andre something.
Yo, you want me to tell you what it is, Alex? It's even when people come to take pictures. Yo, I'm not the nigga that's like, oh, shoot the picture. Go ahead, nigga, run off. Yo, bro, I give everybody a piece of me, bro.
Hey, right here. So I met you
at that.
in
That's
person.
crazy.
Pittsburgh Pro 2019.
Yeah.
This was probably freaking 5 years into my competing journey, and I looked up to Andre like crazy.
That's
and
wild.
I ran into him in the crowd at this show, and dude, he took 10 minutes of his time to talk to me. Obviously, I'm in the off season, chubby cheeks and all that, but I told him, man, I was like, one day I'll be against you, and I still ain't there yet. But dude, this guy took the time out, so I've been watching you for a while.
You know what it is, yo? Like, yo. All right, so Alex, right? All y'all should listen to this one, especially you, though, Alex. Yo, Alex, you got to give everyone you meet something they need, not something you want to give them. You have to figure out what it is that person needed from you in that moment, and you need to give them that to boost their day and to boost them so they can take that and go off and go run with it and turn it into what they need to turn it into.
And bro, you simplified it so much because that's what you do that nobody else can do.
I'm giving everyone a piece of me, but I'm giving them the piece of me that they need. It's not about what I want to give them. It's not. I identify what they need from me. Yo, bro, I'm at the Master Olympia. Dude rolls up. He's like, yo, I got 8 pieces of stuff. Can you sign them? And yeah, pull that shit out. And like, this man nigga's on the line, right? And like, yo, he pulled out, he had Air Forces. He pulled out an old pair of my shorts. He had a whole picture of me. And yo, bro, and I'm timing it all in the line is tight because he keep pulling out more shit, right? And I'm just like, he needed all that, bro.
It's that moment of uncomfort for somebody else for that second is going to mean so much more for that one person at that moment right there.
What you think I'm going to tell him? Yo, I could only sign 2 pieces. And there's people who would do that.
Yeah, you're right.
Dre, I got one final question for you.
Go ahead.
I don't want to, waste this opportunity because I don't know when we're going to have you on next, but being 6.5 weeks out from the Olympia, other than yourself, I'm the only one on here prepping for it. What advice do you have for me?
You know what I'm going to say for you for this one, Drew?
Let's hear it.
Stop stressing, bro. Go back to having fun. I could see the stress on you, bro. It's not even about winning for you, and it's not about everyone else. You want to prove shit to yourself. And I think this season you shouldn't even go into there with that. Bring your best, bro. Prep your ass off, right? But bro, go there to have a good time with your girl and your people, bro. Cause bro, you're stressing yourself out trying to accomplish something right now. And I don't know if you know this. Sometimes when you chase something so much, it runs from you.
Hmm.
And I think that you're kind of in that space, and it eventually starts to weigh on you, and it puts unnecessary pressure and stress on you that bro, I can see it, bro. Like that ain't you, bro. Like you're not enjoying it, bro. You're not. And when it feels like work, you shouldn't be doing it. And I've told everybody, the moment this starts feeling like a job, I'm gone, bro. And Drew, when I was in my third, fourth, fifth year going to Olympias, bro, it was all fun. None of it was stress. Even when I was in those deep battles with Brandon and Jeremy and these dudes, bro, it was fun. Drew, you don't look like you're having fun, bro. Go enjoy yourself. In the off season, you need to get back to actually loving this shit and actually having fun with it. I don't doubt you love it, bro, but I feel like you want to prove shit to yourself so bad that you're not enjoying it anymore.
Yep. I wanted to hear what you had to say. I mean, a lot of it is chasing and having a high expectation of myself. And that's like that with a lot of guys. And I think from experience, like you, when you were cutthroat in 2018, I mean,
I think sometimes in the middle, you just got to step back. Like when you chase it that hard, sometimes you got to say,
Great. Hold on. But did you have that feeling when you took that step back, like last year when you didn't go to the Olympia and you're there watching it and did
oh
you?
no, I was on a whole different type of time than that.
Okay.
I was on the type of time where I was just like, so look, right? I was living the fun that I didn't want to give up.
Hmm.
That's why I shut it down.
Okay.
My life was so enjoyable and so fun. I was like, I'm not giving this up for that stress. You out your mind. Oh no, I'm mobbing with the gang, niggas. What? You see me there? I was drunk at 10 a.m. every day.
I will never forget this.
I'm
I don't know
coming
what
to the
Olympia.
booth. I'm smoked already. It's 11 a.m.
I don't know what Olympia it was, but you guys had a suite, and you got, bro. It was one of the it was crazy. You guys were
Bro,
fucking.
like, bro, like I said, last year was my best experience at the Olympia because I did not give up the fun.
Yeah.
Um,
You know.
Drew, get back to the fun, bro. And I think you need to get this one out the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get this one out the way because you're stressed going through this one. And look, I'm not telling you to take a step back from the prep. Bro, finish stressing this one out. Like, finish stressing it out, bro. But after this, you need to get back to the fun. Sometimes you got to go through that stress to realize that's not what you want to do. That's why I'm telling you to finish stressing it out.
Make it unbearable.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it.
I'm not telling you to try to change it now. No, you 6.5 weeks out. Finish stressing it out. But when you get to the Olympia, bro, just release that pressure off yourself and just be like, I'm here to have fun, bro.
Drake,
The placings are going to be what they're going to be.
so many people, I don't think you understand, from amateur, not even just Drew, who is prepping for the Olympia. There's so many people who have that kind of pressure that they put on themselves prepping into whether it's their first show, a national show, whatever it might be. That gem that you just said, brother, it took me a while to feel that. It took me taking this step back over these last 10 months to realize what you just said. I want to enjoy this shit. I don't want this to feel like it's work. Like you said, the moment I'm, not having fun with it, I'll be done with it. Like I can't imagine having this shit at 28 years old. And I felt that pressure. You saw that pressure after the Chicago Pro, me acting out of character.
And I told you, I told you, I said, Alex, no one's putting that pressure on you but yourself.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like,
the stage ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, we're gonna be here. The stage is gonna be here. Like, we're not putting pressure. Like, I get it. Hearing the fans say good things about you makes you want to fulfill what they're saying.
yeah.
I get it. But when it's robbing you of your own happiness, it's not fucking worth it, bro. And Drew, you got a cool life, Drew. You shouldn't be stressed, bro.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys right now, seriously, you listening to this, you made it this far. If you are at all in a situation that you feel yourself putting too much pressure on yourself to the point you're not enjoying this process, listen to the words you just said. Run that back again, because I'm telling you guys, we've all been through that before.
I mean, and look, it's not just bodybuilding. I think we've all been there in life, period. Like Alex, even you, like you got a whole wife. Like I know you feel the pressure sometimes because you want to be a good husband, and sometimes you're so caught up on work, and you're like, "Am I being that still?" Even if she says it's okay, I'm still questioning it. Am I really being that?
Exactly.
But then again, you realize what you're working for. You're working so look, like this is my thing with it, right? The people around you, they can't be like when you're working your ass off, they can't feel like you're taking time from them. Because the time you're taking from them is so down the line, everyone's Gucci. Like I'm not stealing the time from you for myself. I'm stealing the time for you for us still.
I was going to ask you, did you need that 2018 version of you to get to this version of you now?
Yes, 100%. 1,000%.
So you think that if you want to truly set your sights on being one of the greatest in the world, there's going to
Winning is the only thing that fucking matters. Only winning mattered to me.
You think bodybuilding for everybody?
And I could say this, the machine that I had around me, loved ones, coaches, sponsors, everyone felt the same way.
Yeah.
We were all on the same page. It was them all riding my wave. Like it was, yo, Dre got the wave, we riding it, bro. Whatever way, which way he want to turn, we not questioning, we just rolling. And you can't have people in your circle that are trying to fight any bit of that, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's just not gonna work.
Listen, man. Not only
I don't even know how long we went for. I gotta take the time.
I was just about to say this is one of the longer episodes, but it literally feels like I can talk to you forever, and I gotta be careful with that too. But
yo, look, we gonna end it because it's 2 hours, right? We gonna end it, right? But look, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Most of my Nick Rizzo's podcasts are 2 hours and over. Yo, the views go crazy. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just that how we talk about so many different topics. I guess that's the reason why my long format does well still.
Hold on. I can tell you this from a content perspective. Your long format feels like short format. You have a way of explaining something that you can talk about the same topic, you personally, for 20 minutes, but still feels like it's fresh within the 19th minute. The way that you speak, you got to understand the quick content, the stuff that you scroll and see so fast, people like it because it keeps them engaged real quick. Every fucking topic, you have engaging moments every second throughout. That's why that's why your content, that's why when you speak, people listen, because you're not just speaking for 20 minutes and getting 8 minutes of value.
I'm not wasting it. I get it. I'm not, even though it's longer format, it's still not wasted minutes.
Bro, I haven't watched any long videos, and your video is the only thing I've watched probably in the last year.
Bro, yours was the only podcast I watched from start to finish because it was so easy to. You don't even realize you're that far into it. It almost feels like the beginning of the conversation, how the energy never shifted. It's different, bro. That's why I told you need a fucking podcast, bro.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Because I never really understood it. I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like my long format still does pretty well, guys.
Yeah, no, bro.
It's easy to pay attention and keep that engagement.
It's unique. I'm telling you, that's your next thing after bodybuilding. But seriously, guys, thank you, Dre. Thank you for all the gems, man. Seriously, it means a lot. And not to mention all of the motivation you've given us over the last couple of years.
Nah, fuck with all y'all. Yo, I like the dynamic here. I ain't gonna front. I like y'all little dynamic y'all got going on. I see what you did picking Chris up. I see what you did. I like y'all whole little dynamic, bro.
Comment below. Y'all like Chris or should we kick him off?
God damn, dude. Yo. Hey, I got the Indians. It's okay. We're good.
Oh my God, bro! You gotta be careful.
Fuck with the Chris dynamic, bro.
Man, I appreciate you. But until the next episode, fellas, I'll see y'all.